The original Tempest Bivvy system first took the angling world by storm over a decade ago. At last, a rock-solid, rapid erect shelter was available that offered optimum internal space when compared with traditional brollies, which were the only rapid erect shelter option for anglers at the time. Fast forward to the present day, and the Tempest range of bivvies and brollies now encompasses several models in various sizes, including the bigger brother of the flagship Tempest 100 Bivvy, the Tempest 150 Bivvy Aquatexx EV. The Tempest 150 Bivvy is aimed squarely at long session specialists who require the comfort of a larger shelter without compromising the rapid erect properties synonymous with the Tempest name. With a larger footprint than that of the 100 Bivvy, the Tempest 150 Bivvy provides a palatial base camp for dedicated specimen anglers, with plenty of room for the additional luggage, bait, food and accessories which often accompany them on longer sessions. Increased headroom ensures that even taller anglers using the 150 Bivvy can sit comfortably on their bed without having to stoop to keep an eye on the water. The increased height also lends itself to the shelter being more accommodating of taller bed chairs, the use of which create additional space underneath the bed for storing luggage items. The first thing you'll notice with any Tempest is just how quickly they can be erected, and this is thanks to the unique composite block which sits on top of the shelter. To erect a Tempest, simply connect the 5 anti-twist poles, then fan them out before pulling over and securing the top handle to give you a freestanding shelter. Following this, the shelter can be then pegged out to achieve a rock-solid erection. The Tempest 150 Bivvy features our industry-leading Aquatexx EV fabric, which boasts extreme water resistance thanks to its 25,000mm hydrostatic head rating. It's also a breathable fabric, allowing water vapour in the atmosphere within the shelter to permeate through the material, even when it's raining outside, which helps to combat the effects of condensation, providing increased comfort for the user. Like all Aquatexx EV Tempests, the 150 Bivvy features 4 large panels at the sides and rear of the shelter, which can be opened to reveal insect mesh covered vents, allowing airflow throughout, which helps to keep the shelter cool in warmer conditions. When combined with the vents in the full infill panel or the dedicated zip-in insect panel, these offer 360-degree ventilation. During inclement periods, the vents can be zipped shut and propped open at the bottom thanks to our revered adaptive ventilation system, meaning the shelter can remain ventilated even during downpours. 2 Velcro rod straps can also be found on the front edge of the Tempest 150 Bivvy, enabling users to secure rods propped against the shelter whilst making changes to their terminal setup. Several accessories are supplied with the Tempest 150 Bivvy, enabling the user to transform it from an open-fronted shelter to a fully fronted fortress when required. These are heavy-duty ground sheet, 2 48-inch quick sticks and an Aquatexx EV full infill panel. The full infill panel zips easily along the leading edge of the shelter and features a further 3 large panels which can be unzipped to reveal large insect mesh covered panels, allowing for airflow throughout and unrestricted view from inside the shelter, whilst keeping out flying biting insects such as midges, gnats and mosquitoes. Velcro straps either side of the door accommodate the quick sticks to prevent the front from billowing in when sat in the teeth of the wind on the hunt for your quarry. Also supplied with the Tempest 150 Bivvy are a hard-wearing NXG carry bag, a set of T-pegs and a tension strap, allowing the shelter to be set at an optimum width when not using a ground sheet. A range of optional accessories are also available, allowing the user to customise the Tempest 150 Bivvy to suit their personal requirements. First up is a clear window. This often overlooked item can be fitted over the window in the door of the full infill panel during wet conditions, allowing the user to maintain an eye on their rods and the water even when the rain is being driven directly at the front of the shelter. Moving from rainy days to sunny days, there's a dedicated zip-in magnetic insect panel, which can be fitted to the front edge of the shelter in the same way as the full infill panel. The insect panel provides an even bigger view from inside the shelter, whilst keeping out annoying, flying, biting bugs such as midges, gnats and mosquitoes. The magnetic door closure allows you to quickly burst out of the bivvy, snapping shut behind you to ensure no critters can enter the shelter whilst you're hopefully playing a fish. For those looking for even more protection from any bugs or insects that might try to enter your living quarters, there's an optional inner capsule. This mesh capsule can be easily fitted inside the bivvy thanks to the toggles which attach to the rings you'll notice inside the shelter. and features a sewn-in ground sheet to keep invaders out. The inner capsule also acts as a vapour shield, reducing the effects of condensation, whilst mesh construction on the front, sides and rear allow airflow throughout when the shelter's vents are opened. One of the most popular Tempest accessories to date is without doubt the skull cap, and there's a dedicated Aquatexx EV model just for the 150 Bivvy. The skull cap creates a peak at the front of the shelter to provide additional protection from the weather, whilst adding a second skin to the top of the shelter, which helps to combat condensation and retain heat. Unlike a wrap, the skull cap can be left in place on the shelter when packing it away. The skull cap also features 2 Velcro rod straps to replace the ones on the shelter that are covered when the skull cap is in place. For those looking for even more protection from the elements, a dedicated Aquatexx EV skull cap wrap is available for the Tempest 150 Bivvy. Like a regular skull cap, the skull cap wrap creates a peak at the front of the shelter, providing additional protection from the weather, but instead of just covering the top of the Tempest, the skull cap wrap also covers the sides and back of the shelter, providing full top to bottom twin skin coverage to keep you warmer and more comfortable inside during the cooler months, and help to regulate temperatures and keep you cooler inside during the warmer periods on the bank. The skull cap wrap features 4 vents which correspond with the vents on the bivvy itself, which can be opened to allow airflow throughout the bivvy in warmer conditions. As is with the bivvy, the panels feature adaptive ventilation, the same as on the shelter themselves, again making it possible to ventilate the shelter even when it's raining outside. In summary, if you're serious about session fishing or simply looking for a rapid erect shelter that offers the extra bankside comfort of a larger shelter, then the Tempest 150 Bivvy Aquatexx EV should be high on your list of shelters to check out. For further details, head to the Tracker website where you can check out our full range of Tempest brollies and bivvies, or alternatively, head to your preferred Tracker stockist and take a look at the Tempest today.